Hi, Julie.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Max. Have fun at the beach, Paula.
Oh, she will. So, before we get started, I am recording right now. I got everything set up. But,
Okay.
before we go to anything on the itinerary, what I was going to start off with last month, but you didn't call me because you weren't there, was congratulations on being halfway up the mountain. Because with Church and State 2, now you guys have 8 remastered phone books and 8 yet to go. And I had posted something about congratulations, Dave, you're halfway up. And somebody commented going, actually, they're the thick phone books, so it's 194 issues, so you're like 3/4 of the way up now. Or 2/3 of the way up.
It depends. It all depends on how you look at it. Well, my viewpoint is always there's still a whole lot of mountain yet to go. But thank you from up here at Ice Station Zebra, what I call it.
Well, I did a post about it, like, oh yeah, it's halfway up, and most of the phone books that are left are the thin ones. And then that's when somebody commented, and I'm like, oh, that's even better. And then David Birdsong there was a commission from 2010 of Cerebus climbing the Demon Skulls. I think you did Cerebus, and then somebody took it to Gerhard and had him put in the Demon Skulls. And David Birdsong took it and put in the Please Hold for Dave Sim, so that's this month's teaser image.
Well, that's good. I got to tell you that I liked your Batman versus Deer, Iguana versus Cerebus drawing there. Death from above.
Well, that's David Johnson had commented on he had sent something in, and it was kind of full of inaccuracies, and I was going through answering questions, pointing stuff out, and at one point he had asserted that I had said or done something that I did not say or do, and in my response, which I posted, said, anybody that can find the part where I said this, I will give you Batman versus Cerebus versus Iguana versus Bear. And so that immediately I went, that's going to be next month's image.
Well, there you go. If that were Batman, he'd be copyright 2019 DC Comics. But I'm not sure that's really him. I mean, look at him. Does that say Batman to you? I didn't think so. You're painfully honest.
Oh, no, the problem I have with the image was I was doing it yesterday, actually, and I'm like, I got the panel of Cerebus versus the Spirit, and I printed it out really big, flipped it so that when I trace it, it'll be the right way, and I traced it up, put it on the page, I started inking everything, and I'm like, this is great, this looks great, and then I got to Cerebus' arm where he's grabbing the shirt, and I'm like, I've completely lost all detail of what this is supposed to look like. I'm looking at the original going, I didn't trace any of that, apparently.
That's the tricky part of it when you're doing a gray fist and a gray arm grabbing onto a gray costume. You better start thinking ahead of time what you're going to do here, because this is no time to improvise. Anyway, we got a ton of questions here, so let's get to our ton of questions. Starting with, wait a second. Grandpa forgot his magnifying glass. He'll be back in a second. I'm back. This one came in a little bit tiny from Eddie Kana for Please Hold. This may have been addressed somewhere and I missed it, but what is the deal with the Cerebus download files and all the restorations? Years ago when I bought the whole set, I was given the impression that the files would be updated as books got restored, but it doesn't seem like that has happened. Am I just misinformed? They still look like the old scans, not nearly as nice as what I have seen posted here as samples. And that's very possible, I guess. It's Cerebus download George Gatz's jurisdiction. So if you have any problem or anything that you think has been misrepresented, you definitely want to talk to George about it. And I think this turned out to just be that George hadn't substituted the new restored digital files for the old unrestored digital files. Like I'm in territory here that I am completely unfamiliar with, because I know at one time you could get all of the digital downloads in every different imaginable format, and from what I understand now, you just get them in PDF. But I really don't know what that means. So once again, it's one of those Cerebus Tech at gmail.com is the email address, and any complaints or things that you want rectified, or something that you think you got promised, and you want to get what you were promised, George is the guy to talk to. And then if for some reason you do not get total satisfaction from George Peter Gatzis, you can always leave a phone message for me, 519-576-0610, and just leave a detailed complaining phone message with all of the particulars of what you think you should have and what you don't have, and obviously you want it and you want it now. So I will do my level best. Leave your contact information, and I will give George a call and talk to him about your individual situation, and we will make everything all better for you. That's my commitment on this. But right now, I think it's just we're all having to juggle way too many balls at the same time and trying to keep them up in the air, and updating CerebusDownloads.com with the latest digital restored version just has not been top of mind for any or all of us. But as soon as somebody complains like this, and if you can have a contact name and contact information, I promise you, either somebody will get back to you and fix it and make it all better, or you phone and leave me a phone message at 519-576-0610, and I'll contact everybody involved, and we'll make it all better for you.
I think
I'm hoping that covers that one.
I think the problem there is, if you downloaded stuff 6 months ago and then the files got updated, you have the old files, and it's just a matter of getting people the correct files. And I don't know what the procedure for that is. You know, that's, as you said, it's George's ballywick at that point. You know, contacting people going, hey, we got the new version of this, you know, do you want a copy?
Yeah, it does seem there are some glitches. Like, I guess it says that Guys has been restored and Guys hasn't been restored. So that shouldn't say that. And I can certainly understand if somebody bought a $99 package and they got Guys and they're looking at it and they're going, this doesn't look remastered to me. This looks like the old, really dumbed down scans. That's one of those communication problems. That's why I'm saying if you as an individual have any kind of complaint along those lines, Complain to George, and if you don't get satisfaction out of George, complain to me, and then I'll complain to George, and somewhere along the line, we will get you everything that you understand that you were supposed to get in the deal. And let's see, there was another thing in Eddie's back. On the credits page of the website it states Dave and Denny met December 16th, 1976. They married October 6th, 1978. Separated August 20th, 1983, and divorced August 1986. And Eddie goes, I think the divorce date is the wrong year. I'm pretty sure you were already divorced 1 month before the cover date of my first issue of Cerebus. And I don't remember what Eddie's first issue of Cerebus was, but I think what happened there was back in the 1980s, if you had a no contest divorce, which is what Denny and I had, we settled all of the terms between ourselves and didn't go to a court of law to get it sorted out. All you had to do was live apart for 3 years, and you were automatically divorced. And then you got a certificate in the mail saying, congratulations, you're divorced. And I think that's what happened there. So that's why it divorced August